Today is an absolutely insane day and is not a good day for history. Today, a content creator and debater, and I would say somebody, even though I don't agree with everything he says, I fully respected his method and the fact that he tried to change people's mind with debate and with like fact and idea instead of just calling out or calling people's character into question. He tried to go after their ideas, and I really respected that. And for those of you who are living under a rock or haven't yet seen the news, Charlie Kirk was speaking at a University of Utah event today with his wife and two children in attendance in the crowd, and he was shot in the neck and unfortunately passed away in the hospital later on today. The FBI has captured the suspect. We don't know very much about the suspect yet, but we do know that the FBI has captured the suspect. This is a very dark day, and sadly it's not a surprising day, but it's still a dark one for free speech and for the ability to disagree with somebody. And I have fully I've read about political assassinations before, but you never really think that it's going to be taken to like a freaking somebody who started off as a YouTuber. This could have been any of us. This could have been any content creator that goes and debates and goes on tour. And like I said, I don't care what his ideology was. This is not how you conduct a disagreement in a free country. And it's very, very scary that people like Hassan Piker are allowed to radicalize their audience with debunkable lies and easily debunked lies, as verified by watching any number of videos by any number of content creators who are by no means extremely right leaning. A lot of these people, like Asmongold, like Tectone, like More Pegasus, More Pegasus is a great example of somebody who's very, or as Hassan even likes to call him, apolitical. And Hassan, like, people like him and people that are cheering for the death of a not just, let's just put his job aside. He wasn't, like, he was a father, he was a husband, he was a businessman. Like, isn't that the American dream? To grow up, become a family man, and be an entrepreneur? Like, wasn't that the whole point of America and Canada as well? To make yourself make your own way for yourself and your family. And like Charlie was able to achieve that with his content and his debating and Turning Point USA. And just because some whack job didn't agree with something or some things that he said, his wife and his children got to watch him be fatally wounded in front of those children are never going to be the same. And these people that are cheering for the death of Charlie Kirk are completely callous to the fact that 2 children watched their father die. Like, that is, take all the ideology out of that. Take it all away. 2 children and the mother of those children sat and watched their husband and their father die. And people are like, yay! Like, there are going to be anthropologists that look back upon this and historians that look back upon this. And I think that this period in history is probably going to be termed one of the most narcissistic and sociopathic periods in history. And it's scary that people are coming after YouTubers, for Christ's sake, because they've gotten enough people's attention and enough people agree with them politically that there are people out there that are like, yeah, let's be terrorists and kill these people via politically motivated ideals. What? When did YouTubers become targets for political assassination? Like, I'm not saying political assassination is okay at all, but when did internet content creators join the ranks of targets for political assassination? This is messed up. And this is why I, like, absolutely feel the need to get myself back into this, into the content creation, calling out Canadian crap, calling out just everything that I see that is wrong and right, and just doing my part. This has kind of been a slap in the face. So everybody that has the ability to still needs to speak out, and speak out sanely and calmly about what's going on. About Charlie Kirk's death, about the forced immigration policies, about temporary foreign workers, about everything. But we need to do it sanely and calmly. And we need to not radicalize. If we have a platform, we need to not radicalize the people that watch our content. We need to bring, like, factual, calm ideas to them and encourage them to do their own thinking and their own research. That's how we beat this. It's gotten to the point where a lot of us are gonna be like, what's the point? We've lost. No. We still have the chance to turn this shit around. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be a lot harder than it would have been about 10, 15 years ago. But we can still do it if enough of us do it in enough of different ways. It is possible. And I know a lot of us today are very upset and very angry. And you don't even have to be a fan of Charlie Kirk to be affected by this. This is a really fucked up day. And all I have to say, even though I'm a tiny little channel with barely any reach, just exercise some calm. I know it's fucking hard, and I know you don't want to, but these people want more anger and more violence. They do. That's the whole point. So let's not give it to them. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.